how to leverage so to maximize our sales so everyone can be millionaire. Okay? So first of all, before I go to start, let me have a short introduction about us. You saw this word KS, right? Is our team name. K is there for who? Fatt. Yes, but no prize here. Like Fatt, he have like 12-year experience. He's from commercial. Previously, he do shop houses. Then he convert himself to industrial. Then A is ashlin, very patient partner. So she's SSD from residential, convert herself to industrial. And the last one is me, Selina. I also from residential. This year is my 10-year experience. And Ashlin, she have 9-year experience in this real estate industrial. 3 years back before MCO. Actually, for me, right, I struggled quite a lot because I don't know how to start. When I do residential, right, I did have a lot of inquiry from commercial, inquiry for land, inquiry for factory, but I don't know how to start. But I saw a lot of industrial agents that can do very successful, one big deal that can bring 6-digit commission back. This is what I always admire those industrial agents, how they do it. Because for my residential, right, every time I do maybe 5-digit or maybe once a time I have 6-digit income. But I feel that it actually is not easy. Right? Let me share a bit. And our GTA area is on Frank area. So basically we cover one room, car park and 2 port. If you have any inquiry like for detached factory or big warehouse around this area, can look for 3 of us. Or maybe some other area of plan area, right? We can look for us also because we have other team that we can help them to match your listing on that inquiry. Okay? So next, today the agenda will cover 3 parts. The first part I will share about like my transition period, how I'm from like residential agent jump to industrial agents. I think this is part of it you guys want to know, right? It's quite struggle and how I want to start, where I should start, right? Then part 2, how to clarify your prospect. What of the question you need to ask? Okay, what is the right questions? So at least you know this is a qualified client. Then last, what of the tools you need to bring during your employment? Are you bring the right things? Don't like me, I forgot to bring my tools until my owner show me how to calculate, how to get how many feet. That's very shy, you know. But later on, Papa will show you like how, what of the tools you need. Okay, so this, we're going to share my part 1. First of all, of course, I'm not concerned. What is the next? The key question is residential 7 years ready and really comfortable, you know. And because like all the database are coming regular, it's nice. I want to buy this, I want to buy this, and then very easy for me to close to. But to comfort already, I have no breakthrough. So I decided, say, why not just try for industrial. Before industrial, I did try for some commercial. But for me, I really not like commercial because the challenge is not there. Because I'm the person, I like to take risk, I like challenge. Even though actually, right, 3 of us, we cover not big factory, not 70. We like detached. Because if you know, right, all the detachment, the spec coming, right, will be different spec. And those like land size will be different. So that's why we challenge the highest one. Okay? Then after that, we'll think, hey, where should I start now? Should I look for prospects? Or should I farm in first? Where should I start? A lot of questions are popping up. Where? Then next, how? Should I leverage others or should I, that point of time, then I ask myself, who I should go and learn from? I'm reading the book and I keep asking me how, where, what. Then what else? Did I have enough saving now? I told you all a real story about 3 of us. Did you want to guess or not? We take how many months to close our first deal? Who say? Who say how years? Oh, congratulations, you are correct. Yes, we use 6 months to close our first deal. You know our first deal, how much we bring home? 1,000 only. 1,000, 6 months, I have no income from industrial sector. So after that, I asked 2 of them, hey, shall we give up? Is it this is the right pathway we go through? We stop, because 1,000 only. 3 of us, we have commitment also. The 1,000 we scared, no agent, we have no basic one, very, very scared. Then they say, we try first. Of course, besides, 2 of them, right, we have other team members, like Danny, Vince, Brian, and Kevin them. And ask them, you guys okay or not? We also found quite some time we close to it. I asked my friend who very successful industrial, right? Some of them say, hey, you're very lucky, you 6 months or 1 year, only close my first deal. So I said, no, this is normal, not me. I said, okay, keep moving, then we keep trying. 1,000 bring home, we're very happy already because we were able to close our first deal before the MCO. Yeah, so that is 3 years back how we joined together. Okay? Then, who is my customer? Who going to buy factory? Who wanted to buy land? I don't know, I really don't have this contact. My background, all my database, all is residential. And the last thing, right, I cannot accept one is that I need always under the sunlight. You know, during appointment, right, you will see she always wear like so smart like now because on stage we need to wear blazer. Usually we wear smart casual. Can you imagine, right? You walk the 100,000 square foot warehouse, right? With full makeup, with high heel, right? Can you walk or not? No. So you have to wear smart casual. You always see we always wear Pronex t-shirt or maybe wear casual because we need to always sunlight, especially when you do that, right? You have to under the sunlight. Sometimes, right, I go with all the businessmen, right? They all keep asking me, Selina, you okay? Do you need an umbrella? My face very red. It's okay. I still okay. Actually, I'm very scared to get tan, you know. But I still really, this is the things I do like. I challenge myself. I say, I have to go through. It's okay. This is a process. I keep telling me like this way. Okay? Of course, the first thing I ask myself, this is called golden circle. Because at the beginning, I keep asking myself, what of the product? I want to go for semi-D, link factory, semi-D, or what kind of product. And then, 3 of us decided to go for detached factory, the most challenged type. Because at my house, at my house area, right, this is the most of the type that we have. And the amount, of course, will be the commission amount. And after that, what document we need, what tools I need to bring. And how to start, how to get the listing, how to reach the prospect, and also what of the question I need to ask them when I have inquiry or when I get the listing. So actually, I look back, right? Hey, Selina, you're wrong, huh? You have to ask yourself why you want to start industrial. Why? Why I should start and why is industrial not like commercial? Then I feel, hey, I love industrial very much because like when the first year I joined industrial, right? I think like most of you look like people are really rich one. I don't know why there's so many land. I think the first year of in my real estate, industrial, I received a lot like listing like land and factory. And I keep asking my uncle, you keep so many land for what? Then he said, it's like, the parents passed to them, people really rich. And another thing to push me must come out before I'm sold because on year 2 my first baby is born. I asked because we are residential agent, right? Your Saturday and Sunday, right, is very precious. Because most of the client, right, will request that they will say, I want to view the house during the weekend. So because I want to spend time to my daughter, I ask myself, hey, can I have like a rest during the weekend? Can. But during my weekday, right, I'm really busy because most of the businessmen, right, they won't come out during the weekend because weekend for them actually is the rest time also. And another thing is, I realized that businessmen, right, they will keep expanding their business. Today, I buy a warehouse from maybe 20,000 or 20,000 square foot warehouse, right? So we keep expanding their business. I don't want to expand their business. I want to bigger space. After that, it was like, I need to set up my own face. I can cover I can do house rental also. I need accommodation for myself. I can do residential. Then when I saw that, wow, there's a lot of opportunity in industrial, so I decided to jump out. Of course, at the point of time, I'm very scared also. I scared whether I can close my first deal or not. Then after that, I said, no matter, just do first one. Because no one is guiding us. Then of course, I have leveraged a lot of things later on share on my next right? So this is my time management. Previously, 3 years back actually, I started residential. I spent my 90% time on my listing and my time actually spent on residential and almost spent 10% on my commercial. This is how I split my time. Otherwise, right, I keep saying I want to start and then I cannot start because then my time is quiet. So that's why I start. Then slowly every 3 months I push myself 70% on residential, then 30% on industrial. But now actually I was like 10% on residential and 90% on industrial. I believe that you guys will ask me, can you give up all the residential database? I say, no. So I still have those residential, let me show you. This is all the action that I've done. First of all, I arrange my listing first. Because I used to do like condo and uptown residence. So I just focusing, I choose. I only do uptown residence listing, serve my regular first. Then after that, I slowly pass on my listing to my team member. That's the reason why our marketers keep saying you need to build team, leverage your team member. Are you okay or not? Hey, maybe some team member need to encourage. They can't, let's we work together. Sometimes I will do forward with them, or maybe we just give back some referral or 20 or 10%. At least like they also can do some deal. I will lost the deal. Or maybe some I want to selina somewhere around Rawang. I have this thing I want to sell, or I want to buy. Yes, I get my colleague to call you. Doesn't mean that I will lose my client. I still can serve them by leverage my team member. If you really like interested wanted to jump up from your residential to industrial, I think you need to look. Is it the recruitment? My team member, is it like sufficient to support me? I said no, right? You can leverage the team member. Like someone said, a chairus, any chairus agent, I focus on this or not. Yes, please pass me your contact. I just pass the listing to them. Don't waste. Okay? Then next one, I start farming. So how I start my farming, right? I use my own contact. I sit down, I realized that, most of people, right, they know you're real estate agents, but they don't know what sector you are from. I got lost one deal, right, it's a 4 million deal. The client told me, I just bought a factory from some other agent. Can you give some opinion? I said, why you never look for me? Very regular customer, always fighting for me. Then I said, how come you never look for me? Oh, I only know you do residential. I don't know you do factory. Oh, this is my mistake. And it's a wake up call for me. And after that, I create one other sentence for my client. Hey, Mr. My contract, hey, do you know everything, all the property on the ground, right? I sell one, except the underground one, I didn't sell. So they remember me, this is how I promote myself. Because I can leverage my team. I got office team, I got auction team, I got residential team. Why not? We leverage those two together. Then build rapport. Then I keep giving me color at the beginning. Hey, I do factory one. Of course, you want to buy a house, this house you can do for me. I prefer my client to do. Yeah, so I feel a team is good there. This is how I arrange my team and take those two together and on stage together. Okay? Then as a client, then I always sit down and I'm good. Because friend, I wanted to buy factory or rent factory or not. Then at the same time, why I will ask this? Because from them, right, they are really dictionary, why people uncle and they like to sit down on the coffee shop. Right? If you do industrial, I don't know. They will change a lot. I always get this thing from them. Oh, they want to sell the factory, or not? Oh, I don't want kitchen. I faster go and help. Uncle can help. Give me a contact. You never ask for help, the people will help you. So remember, always ask for help. Can you help me or not? Your friend now introduce to me. So then to ask, this is what I'm learning from this. Okay? Then what I'm saying, leverage, inside leverage team, right? That's when we have a lot of search energy. If let's say you guys have time to spend more time on all the search engine, it's really useful. Okay, because I believe that a lot of people say industrial commercial, look at this team one, and then you ask for sure and leverage whatever we have. Okay? Then improve my knowledge, then start because I want to be a professional agent. If you be a professional industrial agent, right? Those businessmen, before they give you all the listing, right, they will test you first. See how they are sensitive in this market and what happened. Not only on real estate, you need to read a lot of articles about like economics, about gold, about like now the logistics, what happened. Sometimes not only from here, sometimes I will sit down together with them, then I just listen. Not only businessmen, even local agent also your resources to know more info. Even though if let's say we do 3PL, we call it the party logistics, right? You need to be very sensitive. Making the projects. Because when they have project coming, right, I think they have more than 10, then at the end of the day, you need to know what will be the more. Then you have to grab the customer. Because there is one project, in the market, right, you need to know what is their requirement and what is their needs. But later on, how to qualify by actually we're going to share. And connect with your OA. After that, this is very important, the last two. Understand your mindset. This is what Yong Hong teaching me. Every time I almost close deal already, I ask Yong Hong. But Yong Hong, he got told me, Selina, when you sit into the customer, right, you're sitting there, you're back the customer, hey, please give me the seal, or you are stand on the business mindset. Today, we are here, we are business partner. Because of me, I will help you because the thing that we can gain more from here. So you need to let them understand. Because I realized at the beginning I have this mindset, this time I can close the deal, I can bring the commission back. They can feel. It's true, they can feel. But when you sit down, you put your position that you are the businessman. Yes, today you are the business partner. So let's put together and how I can help you. Yeah, so you need to let them know this is what the professionalism I can share with you, I can help you on this. Because some of the owner, they might be more thorough, like actually they don't got money for to set up a factory, they don't know. But I'm here for you. That's why I say knowledge is very important. Okay? And after that, you go and study all the very successful real estate, the industrial sector region. Study how they are taught. Study how they do advertising. I go and screen through all the advertising. Who is the most successful agent in the market? I go through. Oh, I realized that the first thing they have, they're really very confident. They're very confident. They never told me, I don't know. But even though they don't know, right, they will act like, okay, I'll find for you. Yeah. So this is the mindset and what I'm going to study because I need to know what is their behavior, what is their character. I need the example to learn. I go out and I find, and I always go and eat with my friend, right? Hey, what's the market like? I ask questions, then I learn from them. But this sector is really interesting because I let me learn a lot of things. Okay? Can? So you all at least you know like how to start. Of course, that you can use some of the method you have more, right? You can share together. If I have some other method I don't have, you maybe share with me also. Okay? So my part one sector is done already. Let me pass the mic to my partner Ashlin.
My name is Ashlin. I actually like most of brand. Setting up my real estate journey in residential and switched to industrial sector 3 years ago, partnering with my two wonderful partners here. So when I just started industrial, I had a very low confidence level over here.
Louder.
Is better?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So in the initial stage, I have very low confidence level when I'm talking to my prospect and also to the owner. It's just simply because I do not have relevant technical knowledge. I do not know what question to ask from them. I do not know what information I need to gather. So, but I'm lucky along the way, I encountered a lot of good owner and good prospect, and they teach me a lot. So by today's sharing, I hope that I can give you some points so that you can have some idea when you come across a residential listing or inquiries what you should ask from your prospect and your owner. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think that the question that you should ask? Anyone? So what do you think the question that you should ask? When the customer tell you, hey, I have a factory to sell, or I want to look for a factory. Okay, so do you quickly go and look for your industrial team member and say, hey, I want to look for a factory. Then what factory you want? You don't know anything, right? So now, the very first question that you need to ask your prospect is the business nature. What is your business nature? You are doing for manufacturing or you are doing for warehousing? Okay, this is very important, and also because you need this information to propose to the owner. And to the owner, you still need to ask them, what is your preference prospect? What type of prospect you like, manufacturing, or if your warehouse is only go for warehousing? Okay, so by knowing the business nature, you will have better idea to which listing to propose. Okay, so the next one, after understand the business nature, then you will need to check on ask them what is the geographical location. For sure they will tell you, oh, I want Gerard's flank or anywhere. This is the geographical area location. So what is the preference location that I need here? The preference location will be, like for instance, you have F&B customer. F&B customer, maybe he will tell you that, oh, my neighbor cannot be a recycle company. My neighbor cannot be a chemical company because this will affect their license. They can't get the license if they're moving to the premise. Okay? Or maybe they will tell you, my production is very noisy, I cannot close to the residential area. So all these are small information that you need to know. After that, for sure you will need to know what size are they looking at. So usually you will classify, you will have two segments, with two categories. One is the factory area, one is the office area. So the factory area usually is the most important part to most of the tenant and also the buyer, because the factory area will be the production area for them to earn money. So a lot of them will tell you, oh, I need a big office factory area and I need a very small office space to be. So try to get the floor plan from the customer. Usually a lot of the new building, new factory, they will have floor plan ready. So the information is very sufficient here. But what if an old building that you do not have any floor plan? So how? I don't know, my factory is around 50,000 square feet of office there. Don't know that. Okay, so when you come to this type of customer, then you will need a lot of tools for you. You need to draw your own floor plan. So that's why you need some tools which Kafat will cover later on. Okay, so the next one, you need to know what is the land size. Usually, these are the two things that the customer will tell you. The prospect will tell you, I want the land size is how big, 3 acres to 4 acres land, and how big is the build up. So you roughly need to know what is the land dimension. Like you see here, you have two examples. One is very long gauge, and one is very square gauge. So this will actually affect their build up and their setback. Okay. So next one, then you need to ask what is the tenure that they're looking at. So for industrial, for factories, the minimum will be 3 years already. 2 or 3 years. Some of the bigger warehouse, most of the owner they will require 3 years, at least minimum 3 years. So reason being is because this is a big project for a company to move in their productions and their warehouse. So they would simply goes off. And also to the owner, if the tenant come in for 1 year and then they goes off, they will need a lot of effort to reinstate the buildings. So the tenure is very important for you. For general information, the current practice for warehousing, especially detached warehouse, big warehouse, they are looking for 3 years, 3+1 or 3+2. Okay, so when the customer comes to tell you that, oh, I only want to rent for 1 year, and you go and tell your owner, oh, I have prospect want to rent for 1 year, then you will get home. Okay. Then the next thing that you need to ask is whether this building comes with CCC. Okay, it's a certificate of completion and compliance. Means that is without this certificate issued, the building is not fit to occupy. Okay, so when your tenant move in, then you will not be able to get the business license. And secondly, this will affect the rental as well. A building with CCC and a building without CCC, the rental are different. So now we are calling CCC. The older generation, the older building, they don't have CCC. What they have there is they have CF. So the difference between these two certificates is CF is issued by the Majlis. Okay, the Majlis will have to work inspection. But later on, they switch the process. They switch to CCC, whereby the certificate is issued by architect and the engineer. Okay, but of course, before they can issue this, they have a lot of process to go through. Okay, so CCC is very important. And then you need to ask the prospect what is the power that you require. Okay, the general power supply for factory from 200 amp, 400 amp, or even higher up to 1,200 amp. So what's the difference? If for a normal warehousing, just storage the goods, so 200 amp may be sufficient already. But if for those what involving productions and manufacturing, probably depending on what your machine is using, probably they will need higher power. So you need to know. You don't bring a customer that looking for 120,000 power to see the 200 amp warehouse. This is wasting your time and also wasting the customer's time. Okay. So then the next one, you need to ask them what is the ceiling height that you require. So ceiling height is just simply from the floor to the ceiling. Okay, from the floor to the ceiling. So this is important also because some of the customers, maybe their production, the machine is very high. They need a very high ceiling for ventilation purpose or whatsoever. And for logistic purpose, probably they need to set their racking. They need a very tall racking to occupy the airspace. Okay, so ceiling height we need to check. And then the next one is the zoning. Okay, zoning will be more applicable when the customer tell you that you have land to sell. Okay, you can see this map is already classified the different location. You can see the purple color. Purple color is the industrial area, and blue color is actually a commercial zoning. And the orange color is for residential. And the last green color you can see here, much agricultural land is only the few spot land. Okay, so this is important because if the land is fall under residential zoning, when you sell, the buyer buy, it cannot build factory at all. So it can only build houses. So this zoning is very important. Okay. And then one last thing. What do you think that the last thing that you need to check with your buyer or to the owner? Yes. Very true. Why is that important to ask for the budget and price? Because of the commission? Alright, it's because we need to match the correct listing to them. If a customer tell me that I'm looking for a car park factory, 220,000 square feet, and my budget is only 20,000. So it's equivalent to 108 square feet. So immediately I will tell the prospect, either increase your budget or either you look for a smaller unit. If they don't agree, then either I let go this requirement because we cannot find anything that can match it. So I do not waste our time. Okay? So that's all for my today's sharing. So I hope my 2 cents and bring some insight to you. When you come to inquiry, you can have a little bit more things to talk to your owner and prospect. Okay, so now I'll pass on to Fatt.
Hi everybody, who's coming up? Okay, now the carving tools for an industrial gadgets and what else? Okay, in ideal world, perfect world, before any unit we would have secured this document, this drawing, okay, which is a very detailed drawing, as you can see, as if that's length, that's ceiling height. You know how big the office is, how big the production floor is. So this is an ideal floor. You know all these things before going into your meeting to the appointment. Okay. However, as stated in this, we know that this is not a perfect floor. Sometimes what we get is, I'll show you this. Okay. This is an actual deal that we did during MCO and this warehouse we rented it to courier service. So when we asked for the floor plan, right, this thing came up. 4K square feet and something like that. And that is the one. Okay, so what do we do? Okay, so when we got the client there, the client was asking us what is the width, what is the length of this thing, and what is the height. So what do you think I should do if I give you my tools there? Say, hey, Mr. Client, I am a highly trained real estate professional. I will measure for you 1 feet, 3 feet. Should I do that? No. This is so stupid, right? Okay. So, the next thing we ask of us is what is the ceiling height? How do we know that? I know, so 5.5 feet. So the ceiling looks about 88 of me. So it's 44 feet high. I think so, something like that. Can I say that? No, I can't do that. Right? So these are some of the challenges. And mind you, this building has CF. It's just old, but it's classroom and go after these things. Okay. And of course, there are other instances where some people ask you what is that the length, the distance between the column one chamber that I want to plan my space. They will ask you also, one chamber actually how long, what is the peak and what is the part. Alright, so I cannot do the same thing as also and this one is actually the floor plan, not this is the actual house and also. So I have to spot some pandai and allow to measure or give satisfactory answer to you. Alright. Okay, what are the ways that I say just now? I know my height. I'm not saying it's wrong, sometimes it works out. I know my height, I can measure roughly 1.5 feet. When you take a ruler, okay, and measure, it doesn't make sense. Okay? You take a piece of rope, 10 feet rope, nylon rope, and measure from end to end. So now, we have seen it done before. Not others. We have seen it done so much before. A piece of rope and measure from end to end, and it doesn't look good.
Okay, come louder.
Sorry, louder. 1 feet. Okay, one measure per feet. I'm sure we've seen this before. Sometimes when I used to do residential, I would do the same 1 feet. Then I measure the rooms. Okay, and the last one is the best one, estimate. Estimate is when you go shopping mall, there's a contest, ask you to guess how many movies inside the jar. Okay, so you guess, oh, I think this is maybe 30,000 square feet. So yes, estimate. Again, not professional, that's no what can we do to resolve this situation? Because nowadays is okay, so this is the calculation device, and I actually, when I go with you, I touch all these things on my belt. Yeah. So when customer asks me, okay,
James Bond.
so I got so I just take it out, right? And I show you I have to measure distance. Okay, like for example here to right there, maybe here it's here laser. From there I'm standing to the mirror 46 feet, 46.27 feet. You can change it to meters, and with this you can measure build up a survey with the knife. So you complete it's not very expensive now, very cheap. In Shopee, there's a lot of options came from China. Yes, they are other businesses. Of course, I choose the one in the business next. 120. Even sometimes that is not enough, as some warehouses are 400 feet out. So we use another tool for that. Okay. So it's very cheap now. You don't have to wait for 5.5. Like after this, if you just check on Shopee, it's less than 200 again. Okay. If something is really that big, even your laser measure device cannot use. So what we have is surveyor's view. So there are normally two options in the market. One is analog and one is digital. Okay, the digital one is nice to have means that you can set and look at the distance, display for you the distance digitally. However, personally, my personal choice, I don't like it because I don't like to put batteries in case run out of batteries and Alexa and a lot of looking fashion. So, okay, I use this one. every time you can measure the distance, you can actually reset. So after you reset, you can do the next measurement again. This is very, very useful when you're doing a very large piece. For example, ashlin house, let's say 100,000 people square feet. Sometimes the guy, he knows the answer, he just wants to ask you, he wants to listen between this pillar and this pillar. So you have to tell him that, so we have to do it. Okay? Okay, for the action side, what is essential? Sometimes you go to cases where power has been cut or cable has been cut, and it's totally dark from the house. So down there I see that a lot. There's actually an office space inside your warehouse. Right? Sometimes when you meet client, you say, I want to see the office. Then you go with the telephone and all that, is actually not sufficient, not bright enough, and so this is what I bring also for a flashlight. Yeah, this one is rated at 120 millions. They now has a powerful one, it's at 250 millions. So that's why we're passing around. Yeah, what is that? So I think once you buy, once you have to buy again. So torchlight, this is torchlight, and again is very useful in the case of the top picture. That again, actual site in Kappa. Somebody start on the hill here. Is this one? Alright. So from the start, you see when what you study on as a hill. So light is good for yourself and good for the client. Okay. This is normally what I think of myself. And with that, I think we have
usually how use the mic please. Use the mic please. Okay, this is how I'm going to handle it.
What is the question? What is the question?
Okay, so sorry, your name again. On Nicholas' question is, let's say you have a buyer, they want to buy an industrial factory or land, right? They say, oh, anything with market price. So how are you going to answer that? Yes, very good questions. Thank you very much. This is how, because I got attend SPM, I know how to ask them back the questions. Mr. Buyer, good market price. I will test them with 1 or 2 listings. Is it 45 million? Is it within your budgets? Say, oh no lah, 45 million, so much. My budget only 20 million. Then you have to answer. Test them. You have to give some of the listing and let them know. Because otherwise, right, the client, right, you bring here and then they look for 10 or 20 listing, right, they will tell you that's not suitable for me. So that's why I need to know how to ask questions. Yeah, there's a lot. There has this very common one. Some of them they will ask you, the question is that they ask you the 10 years back pricing. Hey, I want 50 cents per square foot dollar. They jump down there, 50 cents per square foot, thank God. Now it's 1.5 already at minimum. So you really need to get them, you need to educate them. Okay, don't, you are professional, you need to advise them. Don't let them to bring you here. Okay? Alright, and thank you very much. So today our shares are ready. Thank you.
Thanks for